Today, Tacoma City Councilmembers talking about possible changes to give renters in the area more power.
Yeah, this comes after the group Tacoma for All collected enough signatures to get higher tenant protection standards on the ballot for November. Dan Griffin joining us now live in Tacoma with what that would actually mean for renters. Hi, Dan.
Hey, good morning to you. Yeah, so the changes they're looking at, or at least talking about with the rental housing code, focus on giving renters more insight into what they can expect, obviously, when it comes to finding a home. So it requires landlords to comply with the health and safety laws, also having a city business license before they increase rent or evict tenants. It sets limits on late fees and pet deposits. It also requires a 120-day or about 4-month notice for raising rent, as well as standardizes screening for tenant income required to qualify for housing, reviewing a tenant's criminal history and acceptable identification. This is important as a recent report shows that Tacoma has the highest rate of financially strapped homeowners in our state, with 1 in 3 paying more than 30% of their income on housing. And that report says housing prices in Tacoma have risen nearly 64% in the last 5 years. So the group Tacoma for All says it has also moved closer to achieving its goal of bringing Tacoma up to the highest standards of tenant protections in Washington. They say they've collected more than 7,000 signatures, which are enough to get the initiative, a tenant's Bill of Rights, on the November ballot. Well, here's a clip from one of the group's most recent online videos about these protections they say are so badly needed.
Nothing's getting fixed, and now it's like, they raise the rent on us from from $900 to $1,400, and you're not going to get nothing fixed. And it seems like we just get the runaround. I've been trying to be polite. They just had us sign a new lease. So, I'm like, okay, well, we signed a new lease, so we expect to have a, livable condition house, or home.
All right, so Tacoma for All is asking people to RSVP to tonight's meeting. Again, council is going to be discussing this tonight at 5 o'clock. You can also watch that meeting online. For now, we're live in Tacoma. Dan Griffin, Fox 13 News.